Hey guys, it's SunGod here. Okay, we're going for take 2. So, when I was doing my first overnight test, I got through the entire night just fine. Started to show a little results, and I kept recording the results, and unfortunately my hard disk ran out of space and wasn't able to record the video. I use it with Shadow Play, and it's just going to kind of buffer it out from the video card, and didn't do it. So anyway, I'm going to redo the entire night's test again. I've already done the repairs. It's about 14:30. Again, this is a 50-minute cycle for the day, so it's going to be a 25-minute night, part 2. So instead of going through and re-describing everything I did in the first one, I'll probably just speed through this one in case anybody wants any proof that I didn't do it, but I doubt anybody's going to care that much. Anyway, I'll just give you a little video tour to show you the state that everything's in. I've repaired all of the barbed wire, all of the wooden spikes. You'll notice that I've even gone through. There were 2 or 3 spots where the spikes had gone missing, and it looks like there might be 1 or 2 still down there that I didn't notice. Is that true? Yeah, that's true. I missed a couple. Alright, so we're going to do a very quick repair here. And get these things back in place. Sorry guys, I hope to have this all ready for you. Apparently I wasn't paying. Come on. Where's my block? There it is. Okay. Get my trumpets. Trumpets, where are you? Alright, there's one there, there's one there. Anybody else? Kind of hard to tell with water, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like everything is intact, so I will get my keister back topside, finish this little tour. Oh, what am I doing? Of course. And I don't have a freaking bucket of water handy, do I? Okay. Hey, okay, there we go. Let's put it back in. Right, so another different thing about this is also version 6.2. The patch has come out, so there are a number of bug fixes, none of which I think affected anything in my test. Everything was related to construction on the base. Time check 5:30. As you can see, currently there are no broken barbed wire links on the fence. All this is intact. Let's shut this guy up. Love the new version. Good stuff. Everything looking good. Everybody happy. So I think in the previous test, they were tearing up the barbed wire when they would get down to the bottom. So I'm not sure what effect the barbed wire is actually having. I'm not sure what kind of damage it induces, but it slows them down. That's when you hear the metal sound. I've done repairs of cracks in the ground. When I've seen them, some of them may have been lingering from previous attacks. But in general, I have very high confidence in the design, largely because of the mode itself and the jump bridge. So I've done a couple forts. I started messing around on some PvP servers. Well, actually PvEs. PvP ones I would get in for about 5 minutes and I would die, so I didn't really have the time to invest in it. Yep. Alrighty. So okay, 6:30. I am going to do the same as before. I'll do the narration, but I probably won't run through the whole thing. If I see anything interesting, I'll do it. 6:22. Gonna be the longest recording ever. Yeah, so what's new? You know what? Up until the night assault begins, I'm just gonna sit here and kill him. It's at 21:30 about is when I will let it really kick in. What was I saying? Sorry, I'm getting pretty easily distracted. 6.2's got a lot of good fixes. The big ones for me was the pressing E to pick items up or open chests when you were underground or close doors. That was a major pain in the ass. My last video, I didn't even bother opening or closing any of the doors at the bottom, just because that bug would pop up the air console, and that was extraordinarily distracting. Hopefully, also the suction is working when you get down to low levels. I haven't tried that one out yet. Haven't done any mining. Haven't really cared to. Yeah, I think there was a couple other things that were pretty cool. Other people have covered on my other videos. I'm not really going to go through and recap it, but needless to say, I was quite happy with it. So to recap on the test that I'm doing tonight, the only things after 2130 that I will shoot at are going to be hornets, or anything that comes screaming over the walls trying to kill me. I think that's fair. Yeah, so surprisingly, this is still an Alpha 5 map, playing under 6.2. Everything seems to work just hunky-dory fine. I haven't had any issues with that, other than this still being kind of cooped up. Because, like I said before, my base is actually located in this spot. I did start drilling down a tunnel down towards the factory. I believe this is the factory here. I've gotten it to about, well, it's here. I've gotten it down to about yay here. So at some point I'll start digging upwards and try to connect with the tunnel. Mostly I'm doing that so I don't have to run, run back early to get to the base. I can range out further to go and get supplies. Wood, paper, sand especially is something that I use a tremendous amount of because I do reinforced concrete for just about everything that I do. Not sure what else to tell you guys. I know I've made some notes, but yeah, largely it was the combination of the water and the trunk tips and the reinforced concrete with the overhang ledge that prevented guys from getting anything through. So yeah, a couple cracked blocks here and there, but beyond that, it could definitely take a long assault. Now PvP, forget it, man. I mean, it's like once somebody places a block and a bunch of dynamite, they can take down pretty much anything. So I think your best defense in PvP is going to be just shoot the bastard or blow them up before they get to you, because it ain't going to last very long. Right. 8 o'clock. Sun's getting red. And I've got cornbread. Oh yeah. I'm just going to do a little housekeeping here while I'm waiting. I know this is extraordinarily exciting for you guys, but I'll probably just speed through this bit, I guess. So fire axe, bucket, and pickaxe, and a shovel. Shovel, 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 shovel. There we go. Alright. I think from this point on, I'm not shooting at anything. It's dark enough. Let's take a final tour of the interior here, ensure everything is in place. Jump bridge is, I don't know if I want to call that open or closed. Jump bridge is unjumpable. Good tip from somebody on my first video, make it to 2 blocks. Very good point. I think given what I've seen so far, nobody has made it up even to the top, unless I went down further. And no cracked blocks here. Everything is intact. All the ladders are in good shape. We're ready to rock and roll, guys. Jump back up here. Yeah. There we go. Let's watch our beautiful sunset. Could be our final moments on this earth. Hold me. Oh yeah, and that ladder that I just climbed up here was the only other thing that I restored that wasn't there at the beginning of the test. The moon is a rising. Let's watch the sun. We'll see plenty of the moon here. Okay, so this is I'm gonna call it Mausoleum Fortress for lack of better names, because it's kind of a mausoleum. Mausoleum Assault Night 2. 25-minute night cycle here. 50-minute day, 25-minute night. There's call it a night period. Should start seeing things pop out of the woodworks here at any time. And once again, if anybody breaks up here, I'm going to try and shoot them. If I get overwhelmed, I'm heading down. Other than that, I'm staying up here the whole night. I think in my last attack I got, my last test I got assaulted by 2 hornets. Hey, where's everybody at? No, I wonder if it waits for the complete darkness. Oh, there we go. Witching hour. 1930, there they go. I think she spawned right up on us, didn't she? Hey, beautiful, what you doing down there? You brought a friend? Come on, guys, join the party. I actually did my last test about a week ago. I've had too much stuff going on in my real life to do this test any sooner, so I apologize for the delay. Looks like he did attempt to come up that ladder there a little bit. Something oh, by the way, I've also adjusted the volume, so hopefully it won't be as noisy as last time. Hopefully the zombies will be a little bit quieter. I actually have to turn them down on my headset here. They're damn obnoxious. So hopefully the audio this time around will be better. Unfortunately, there's no zombie audio control. I think if I stood in the exact center where all these jump bridges intersect, they would be more likely to make a path up to me. But at this point, that's not occurring. I imagine that if I did do that, if I stood perfectly still, they would make their way up, they'd kill the spikes, and then some would probably get across. I'm assuming that's a weakness here. I'm not going to try it. Maybe when it gets down to the latest hours, because I'm not going to do any repairs whatsoever on this base while the attack is in progress. I don't think there's been any artificial intelligence changes in this version. See if he tries to make his way up. No, he does not. We have currently 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 zombs here at the Mausoleum discotheque. These guys are currently working on the barbed wire. Yeah, from the last test results, I know that in the last test you only got to see it briefly. I expect almost the same results this time around. The barbed wire gets largely decimated, as do the spikes. I believe only a handful of them are left. They definitely bear the brunt of the entire assault. Just realized that's my mic control. Sorry about that, guys. They will bear the brunt of the assault. They, being the zombies, will make it down into the spikes, bounce around. Most of the barbed wire right above the water level inside of the moat gets trashed. I did not see, from what I recall, any blocks of my reinforced wall along the water line broken, either on the inside or the outside of the moat. So that's a positive thing. The other thing we noticed from the last video is that even if the zombies do get into the moat, once they're in, they really don't get back out unless somebody glitches out, which I did not observe. Time check, 23:32. It's still early in our test number 2. The Mausoleum of Death. So far, things seem to be progressing just about the same they did the other day. One note on the AI, which I noticed in the forums since the last test. We know an AI tweak is coming. One thing that the developers called out specifically is that they will be... Oh, spitter. Alright. Okay, that's the result of the spitter. I'm going to stay a little bit lower. I was doing it earlier for visibility. Oh, the cop. Oh, crap. I know these guys are pretty damage. I'll get back to it. I was talking about the developers thing. First time I've seen a cop actually result in the base. Looks like he's walking around the top of the barbed wire. May not be as in progress. I assume he's taking damage. Zombies try to get something different. It's so annoying the I presume at some point he's going to die, but while we're watching him, I'll talk about... Oh! I think he's down on the spikes now. And, blow up in my fuse with my great spikes. Anyway, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Oh! There he goes! That was pretty disgusting. I love watching those guys blow up. Right, okay, let's go back to what I was trying to say about the developer and the AI. So we know AI revamp is coming up. One thing that the developer called out is that currently the AI that is in place apparently was put in place to test fortifications and defenses here. How they would attack bases, which, think about it, it's actually pretty freaking clever. You make them aggressive, where they track you down no matter whether or not they see you or hear you or smell you, which is well, currently they're going to make a beeline to a position either above or below you and try and get to you. From that, I'm making an assumption, I'm trying to get up there. I'm making an assumption that, what am I making? Oh, that they may not be as directly aggressive in the future. I guess unless they hear you, see you, smell you, or see the light. I did do a test actually this morning. There's a different place. I was sitting out on the roof of a building. I took over from somebody else and I had a quick torch around the place and I was just straight out. So I tried to go through and remove the light. All the campfires, all the torches, to see if it would make any difference. And moving right across the street, I set a campfire right there. And my hope was, well, I guess my see whether or not they would be affected by the light. But they did. Oh, there it is. You're wandering around out in the middle of the sticks, and they sound like they're right next to you, so they might attack you. There he is. Honey. I want my honey. Oh yeah, so there's the single shotgun, single weapon reload shotgun. Somebody pointed out when pumping a regular shotgun, but they reload really fast now, which is great. The worst part is you got a zombie attacking you at night, and you're trying to shoot at him, but he's so fast and you miss. But you run out of shotgun shell, you try to reload, so you gotta back up for like 5 seconds. Damn, they got mine. I think it's because I went down so low and it makes one I haven't gotten the barbed wire fight yet. Hey people, another thing I noticed is after the results of my last test is that pipe bomb trunk tips and fight on some of the water. Everybody okay after that? I didn't have to know that. That's cool. Right, so you guys out this morning with pipe bombs, not a good idea. That's what I had. Okay, well, not getting much activity on this other side of the bay. Time check, 3:08. Seems to be holding well. It seems to be there's only one attempt at bridge crossing. Well, with the zombie! One thing I do hope I noticed on that last bit. Somebody had maybe I just don't know how to do it, but they figured out a way to design my wall rapid that got rid of the I haven't even tried that yet. And the next thing they did is they ran around and put water over it. Up along the walls. It devastated needless to say, I guess that's something anyway, hopefully this I haven't tried it. I expect that I probably will. About it, probably what I'll do is go out and cooperative stuff. Find some people that are pretty cool and reliable to play with, and that's good stuff. Hopefully another show. You know, it kind of sucks when you put all the work into something to get some dicks along the timeline. I don't know if it's they get about 5 minutes of amusement out of it, and then everybody bails, and then they have a little to piss off. Fine line between it's 4:30 in the morning. I want to see how far these guys get. I'm going to target centrally located here for all of these guys. I'm going to try and encourage them to be in position to make it easy. So up the ladder to see if they make any attempts to come across. I know with the oh shit. See, I didn't even hear this. Alright. I'm gonna need some help. I did not even hear him coming. That's bad. I don't know if there's some sound effects right now. That's so frustrating. So, lesson learned. Definitely build a cage. Over your fortifications. If you will get the extra Alright, let's get back up on the roof. Kind of ruining my test here. I don't think I'm going to have enough time on the roof to encourage enough zombies to try and crawl up the ladder and jump the bridge. Thank you, hornet. Roughly, guys. Okay. I don't even see anybody spawning or attacking. That might have been the last wave for all I know. They're all stuck down there in the water. One thing I was thinking about, one thing I do want to try and build, be more cooperative, build a system where you get the zombies trapped in some sort of remote, shoot them, and maybe have somebody down below with maybe like a half concrete block where they can sort of look through at the corpses and loot them as somebody else is killing them off. That would be a pretty freaking awesome move. Maybe it's something you do yourself, and then you have to go out and do that. So I may do that as my next step. I think in general for a little while, I'm going to do some support construction, some structure stuff. Everybody else. 546. It's a beautiful day here out in Naval Gaze County. Naval Nazarene, Naval Gaze. I just call it I can't remember the name of the county. Seriously, nobody else. I'm going to do a little research. I do believe I saw someone. Oh, I see. Alright, 6:20 in the morning. All you commuters who are going to go out to work to loot, you should be getting stuff ready. Okay, so we're going to... I made sure that I had 22 gigs free. At least before I recorded this video. And we should be fine on the analysis. So I will... when this is all done, probably about 8:30, I'm going to go out, I'm going to do a little cleanup, I'm going to kill off the zombies, we'll do our analysis. Like I said, I've got some notes from the last time already, so let's compare and contrast, as it were. One of the few things that I actually remember from high school was compare and contrast. Actually, I think I'm going to keep this map around as long as I can, as long as the new alpha version supports Alpha 5 map. And, I'd be very curious to see how the same base design holds up under after an AI revamp. See if there are any. I would assume that they are. I just can't even speculate. Maybe they'll get over the one gap, block gap. Maybe they won't be as aggressive. Maybe they'll only be attractive. Could be a combination. But anyway, with this AI, this is a good test, because if they know you're here and they're all aggressively coming after you, what better test do you want, right? So we know that if light or something is going to attract them, they go around and I can kill off all the fires. Fires will get to slowing them down, which if you're brave or stupid enough to run or get out there and run around in the middle of the night, you can do it. So maybe it's just maybe chicken shit. Yeah, it's a good way to get this. It's also a good way to get dead, but call me a camper. Camper SunGod! Yeah, baby, I built the best campsite in the whole world! God, that water sounds so freaking. I hope you really tune that down. I really hope you guys can hear the audio on this one. So thanks for the feedback on my earlier video that I saw when I posted this link to the video in the forums. Somebody said the audio was okay. But that was on the first video. I don't agree with that on the first test of the second video. I played it back and I was really talking a lot over this guy. Well, Michael, I almost screamed into it. So, if that's the case, on this next video, I will go experiment with turning down the overall roll sound or the ambient sound, hopefully that will be better. Okay, 8 o'clock, 25 minutes until I head down, clear those guys out, and then we do our analysis of test 2, and then a final recap, and then I will finish the video. Hopefully there's enough drive space, edit it up, and maybe by the weekend get it out. So I'm a little more proficient with Premiere than before I was doing the first one, so hopefully it won't be as painful. It took me probably 2 or 3 days to put the first one together, and it's going to come out, but just catch. 10 minutes, let's prep, let's get down close to the stuff. Alright, let's take a look. Hey! Looky! We have some damage to the wall here. I was down here earlier partnering around whatever it was, lost that hard. That, my friend, counterpart wire. Okay, preliminary check, just like I expected. That train of zombies that was dragging along here, they totally cleared fence out. Alright. Sorry, lady. Yeah, the downside to this design, the moat is not conducive to loot. Oh, there he is. Dogs are stuck in the water. I'm going to do a quick perimeter check here, make sure I don't get sucker punched before I go and go through the fences. We've got our idiot trying to stand there. Oops. Perimeter is looking good. Let's do an analysis! So I think you've been paying attention. You can tell already that what I was expecting would happen, and did indeed happen the first time, appears to be happening the second time as well. So, first glance, this is the bridge that I came across, aside from the obvious block there, and then my crosshairs for the acid reflux man. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had an important phone call to make, and as I was AFK, I got attacked by something and was almost getting killed, and believe that I was attacked by, I don't know what it was. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, I've only got a couple hours left, so let's do the quick assessment, and I got to do some assessment. So, outer layer, largely, heavily destroyed. Areas are intact. I think it's a function of where they are spawning as to how much damage they're doing on the side they're coming from. This block took some damage, probably from Acid Reflux Man trying to spit at me when I was running around down the lower levels. Bridges doing a pretty damn good job and holding up effectively. I would make an adjustment and make that a 2-block gap instead of a 1-block gap. Not a problem, just be sure that you use a stone or material that will hold up between them and is fairly easy to break in case you need to make a change pronto. Notice that the water is a good defense and the spikes, but it is not perfect. As you can see, these guys got up somehow on the spikes through the barbed wire and were doing damage to the walls, so they're not impervious whatsoever. Very important. They'll slow them down, but they won't stop them forever. So this kind of changes my assessment from last night. Water blocks can be destroyed. Bug. Bug. Bug, 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 bug. I call that a bug. I don't know about you guys. I call that a bug. Let's see. What else do I have here? Nobody really got across the bridges. They did try to get up, so my first test I did not see that. Trunk tips, they do take damage. They're not impervious from damage. Barbed wires and fences, you can use them, but you have to make your own assessment as to the amount of resources that you have to put in to maintain them every day and replace them, if that's worth all the trouble. They do the job in slowing them down, but they're not going to stop them all. Alright, hornet cage would be a very good thing to have, because these suckers sometimes they sneak up on you in the middle of the night and you don't even hear them. Let's see. I do believe that this fort, based on the damage that I'm seeing to the lower walls, would be penetrated after 2, probably 3 nights of constant assault. Now I got to do some repairs here before it gets too late, or I will have some serious damage to the fort here. So I'll try and do this as I'm talking. So I think after 2 or 3 nights, it'll do damage. If you go to clean them out, don't use pipe bombs to try and clean them out after the fact. They will damage your defenses. Sorry, I'm a bit in a rush to make this happen here. So don't use the pipe bombs. So first line of defense, good for slowing them down. Expect it to get overrun probably in the first few hours of the assault. Second line defense, better make it pretty damn good. A moat is good. I would maybe try 3 block steps to see if it would improve things any better. I'm guessing probably not. I think we'd probably still see some of the same issues that we're seeing right now. Them bouncing around, eventually making their way over and doing some damage to the walls. Okay, interior defenses with ladders. If you noticed from earlier in the video, I only had a 1 block gap between the inner and outer ladders. Probably a good idea to make it a longer gap than that, just because they're gonna get through at some point. Let's do a quick repair here. I don't know. Well, it's only 3:49, so I've got time to do 4 repairs. Maybe just not on the water. That's so aggravating. Get it to change like this? Oh, come on, really? There we go, thank you. Frankly, I don't know if the barbed wire is worth it. I would try some variations of that, maybe do some metal on the exterior. Maybe it's got more durability. I frankly haven't done the research, but that's worth investigating. Consider making your Consider making your internal wall 2 blocks deep for that extra protection. Let's see, what else could I recommend here? Yeah, beyond that, I think overall this is done pretty spectacularly in defending a 1-night assault. 2-night assault, you obviously, I think your outer defenses would be completely decimated. You would probably sustain fairly heavy damage on your inner defenses as well. Ah, God, guys, where are you? Alright, who's the dick? You're the dick. Left in. And, yeah, that's it. I'm kind of rambling here, guys, scrambling, half paying attention, but, yeah, this has been a very cool test, and I would love to hear your guys' suggestions and feedback. I know this is not the most awesomest basis ever. It's got its flaws, its problems. I don't think, honestly, there will ever be a base in 7 days that's going to be perfect. We're all going to find that no matter how much work we put in these things, that we're going to get our ass kicked at some point by the zombies, because if they weren't kicking our ass, this game wouldn't be any fun, now would it? It would just be basically Minecraft. Alright, and I think that's about it for now. This has probably been a pretty long video, much longer than I expected it was going to be, but if you've made it this far, thanks for listening. Please send your suggestions and your feedback. You know, if you want to like it, that's awesome. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I don't do this crap for a living. I just do it because it's kind of a good time killer for me. Gives me something to do because, you know, keeps me off the streets. That's it for me, guys. My name is SunGod. This is 7 Days to Die, and you all have a happy zombie apocalypse, everybody. I'll talk to you next time. Ciao! Happy zombie apocalypse, everybody!